Okay, so let me ask you, is your mind always going? Is it always running away with itself? Do you find yourself experiencing some mood swings? How is this all related to your intuition, your empathic gifting? Let's dive a little deeper. Let's use your moon placement to walk in the power of your life right now, no matter where you are and no matter what's happening. Okay, let's get into it. While the sun represents your purpose, your fire, your vitality, the energetic power that you bring to what you're here to do on this earth, the moon is the queen of the planetary cabinet. She is ruling the manas, the mind, your emotions, your feelings, and she's dipping into your subconscious. But there's so much more to her. Okay, so let me ask you, is your mind always going? Is it always running away with itself? Do you find yourself experiencing some mood swings? How is this all related to your intuition, your empathic gifting? Let's dive a little deeper. No matter who you are, this is where you get to embody queen rulership. Okay. The energy of the queen. So if you identify as male, right, you're like, this is not for me. But she is your mind. She is the emotional landscape. She is the, oftentimes the gifting and some other things that we'll get into. Know that as a human being, there is a balance within you, divine male energy and divine feminine energy. And so you get to balance those energies within your body, within your mind, within your energetic makeup so that you can move forward in the fullness of harmony and balance in your life. Okay, so she's going to bring that queen energy, that rulership, that empress energy, right? Especially when she's transiting through a house. You want to pay attention to where she is in your chart when there's a full moon, when there's a new moon, or something astronomical is happening, right? Like there's an eclipse or something else is going on. You get to go back to your natal chart and be like, okay, where is the moon in my chart? What energy, what theme in the house is being activated? What planets is she with? What planets are surrounding her? What is being activated by this queen energy? And how can I align myself to that queen energy? How can I move, speak, make decisions from this queen energy that is here to support me in my unique design and makeup? Okay. Secondly, where the moon is, she is carrying mother energy or mother line, right? Generational ancestral energy, especially if she's strongly positioned and she's supported and collaborated with planets and constellations that really support that kind of mother energy. So we're talking about mentorship, gathering, like hen gathering, loving on, caretaking, worrying over, some of that overbearing mama bear energy, me. If you got some fire energy within you about children, about mentorship, about helping people develop, you probably have some of this strong, supportive mother energy happening somewhere strategically in your chart. I have clients who have a really strongly positioned moon, and even if they're not mothers, they tend to be taking care of other children or coaching, right? Sports coaching or teaching, some kind of position that really illuminates this mother line energy. She may be positioned where you are called to clear some things in the maternal line, ancestrally, generationally, and maybe even karmically. So that's something that you would want to talk to when you're having your natal chart reading, right? Is she positioned? And especially if you feel it. If you feel it intuitively, I am here to clear something generationally and karmically in the mother line. I'm here. The buck stops with me. That pattern, it stops with me, right? That toxicity, it stops with me. You feel that? Drop a comment in the chat. Let us know. Like, I feel like I'm here to change things. I'm here to change patterns. I'm here to stop cycles and negative and toxic patterns. I'm here and I feel that intuitively. And let's create that community where we support each other, because I understand that carrying that mantle can feel like a heavy weight. It can feel like a heavy purpose. And especially with some dynamics that might be happening in your family. Know that I am here to support you. Know that I've created a collective that is here to support you if you feel that truly you are here for this purpose. I would say that support is really necessary for this kind of life purpose, for this kind of soul path. And so if you want to dive more into that, click the link in the description, schedule a session with me. I'd be more than happy to support you in that, because it's more than a reading, right? It's more than an affirmation. It gets to activate and energetically support you in your intuitive giftings, what you feel, and help you move forward as we work through what gets to be worked through in your chart. Okay, we know that the moon touches the energy of water and emotions. So think about how she affects the bodies of water on this earth, right? She's affecting the waves, she's affecting the tides, and so she's even affecting the wind, right? And so she's affecting so many different ways of life, recreation, farming, all the things, right? She just has such a deep hand in the way that she moves with bodies of water. So think about how she affects the tides of your emotions and your thoughts through the liquids that are running through your body. We are not separate or divorced from nature. We are, in fact, a part of nature. And so the same way that she affects the liquids and the waters in our world, she is affecting the liquids and the waters in our bodies. Our brain, right, has liquids. And so she is affecting our mind and our brain as well. What she's also here to remind us is that she goes through her phases. She's bringing seasons. She's bringing cycles. And so in nature, we are supposed to go through our seasons and our cycles that clear and expose and calm and awaken and release and allow some things to die and allow some things to be reborn and wax and wane. We are supposed to go through seasons. And so you get to accept what season you're in. You get to honor and respect what season you're in. You get to defend and protect what season you and your body are in. And you get to do that unapologetically. And so knowing the positioning, the power, how she's conditioned, knowing the moon energy in your chart really supports you, really affirms you, really helps you make informed decisions about your life, about the cycles and the seasons in your life. So as you learn more about where she is and how she's supported and how she's conditioned, you make more informed decisions about being aligned with who you are, how you feel, how your mind works, and what seasons and cycles you move through. And so the invitation is, take back your power in your seasons. Protect yourself, protect your emotions, protect your boundaries in the seasons that you're moving through. You are allowed that. You are worthy and you are deserving to move in an aligned manner, unapologetically, the way that your body and your energy makeup is designed to do. Okay, and this may serve you. It's helpful for some women who have stopped their monthly menses for whatever reason to follow the cycle of the moon, to follow the phases of the moon in the way that they are interacting with their body, in the way that they are interacting with their emotions and their hormones, in the way that they are eating, in the way that they are exercising. Of course, consult physicians and nutritionists and the experts on this. But this is a beautiful way that you can realign yourself and your energetic makeup and your physical makeup by aligning yourself to the phases and the cycles of the moon. It's a beautiful practice, and I invite you in. If you need assistance with this, just schedule a session below, and I'm here to support you. Okay, she is the ruler of the constellation of Cancer. So, what is the avatar of the Cancer? It's the crab. It's the soft underbelly and it's the hard shell. And both are equally important. equally valuable, equally needed, and you get to have balance. Some of us have been taught and projected upon, you may have been taught and projected upon that you have to be the hard shell all the time. And so the soft underbelly is not valuable, when it isn't true. Both sides of you are valuable and equally important. And so you now get to honor where your moon is, how she's conditioned, where the Cancer constellation is, how it's conditioned, and how it supports you in moving forward in this part of you, in different themes of your life. Okay, and the last thing is sometimes she's conditioned to where she feels afflicted. If she's alone, and she's not really supported by planets, if she's together with Rahu or Saturn, this is not predictive and definitely it's not a diagnosis, but these people, including myself, we tend to have minds that will run away with itself. We tend to overthink. We tend to be anxious about things. And so know that, again, we can take back our power. We can move in resolution. We can move in growing from these tendencies, because that is what the soul is here to do. It's here to grow. It's here to expand. It's here to elevate. It's here to improve. It's here to be the best that it can be. And so if this is you, I'm encouraging you, let's have a conversation or drop it in the chat below. Let's talk to each other, because I know that this can be challenging and I know it can feel like this is who I am and this is how it has to be. But know that you are here to resolve the challenges of the soul. Okay. And you can have power in this. This is a choice. This is a choice within your solar plexus. This is a choice within your heart chakra. You can make more informed decisions. And I am so excited to support you through that if you'd like to do a session with me or you'd like to come into community with me. But you get to make decisions in alignment with how your moon is positioned and really connecting to your energy body. Oh man, it's a powerful place to be. Knowing where she is, knowing how she's positioned, knowing how the queen and the mother is supported, knowing if she's positioned to be your public face, knowing if she's afflicted, knowing who is beside her to support her and what constellation is there, is so very important in you getting to know yourself on a deeper level. You getting to make more informed decisions about who you are, how you move on this earth, and how you move in your purpose. Again, if you're curious and you want to get a session, the link is below. If you want to come into a collective that's here to support you as you dive deeper into the power of who you are, that is my honor. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, because it helps us to grow and really share this information and elevate the collective. Share it with a sister who would really enjoy this information. And again, sending you so much love and power always. See you next time.